Good afternoon, Instagram and Facebook family. Happy Friday. Woo! Are you glad this week has come to its fullest? You know, it's interesting. The weeks are going fast, indeed. But it's like, yeah, it's Friday. Love it, love it, love it. We've had themes for this week. We had Fresh Start Monday. We had Tackle It Tuesday. We had Work It Out Wednesday. We had Thankful Thursday. And now we are going to have Finish Strong Friday. Now, tomorrow is Successful Saturday. And I'm going to tell you what's going to be nice about tomorrow. So I'm going to plug in for tomorrow today. I have a lot of training tomorrow from 6:30 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon. So we're going to combine what I would have given you tomorrow today. So I hope you have your pens and papers ready. You are tuned in to Business Strategies and Tips with Lady L. I am your host, Lady L, for Finish Strong Friday. Brought to you by Success Beyond Strategies, LLC, building strategies that become successful actions, helping business owners and entrepreneurs identify their vision, mission, and purpose, turning them into legal, successful, profitable business entities. And Magnet Exchange Group. Go to magnetexchangegroup.com. Check out our book club, social club of like-minded individuals with a powerful magnetic attraction that develops healthy relationships, personal development, sharing wisdom and experiences in generational wealth development and wealth preservations. Let's get started. We've been talking about developing successful business strategies all this week. You can go to my YouTube channel, Lady Verne, that's Ladyverne, and you can look at all of the shows. Do you believe today is my 60th show? It's like I thought I was just going to do this for the month of April, to just pump up my birthday a little bit. Man, this just blew up. God just put his anointing on it, his hand on it, and exponentially we just been going in. We talked about product, price, promotion, plan, and people. We talked about what is a business strategy. We talked about the elements of a successful business strategy. We talked about cost strategy. We talked about business efficiency. We're talking about how to measuring your company size, how to scale your business. We talked about scope and cumulative experiences in your business and how to develop strategies from that. Yesterday we tackled differentiation strategies and we focused on the areas that you can differentiate your products, your driving your brand and your product lines, how to grow them. Today we're going to talk about service strategies and niche strategies. Now, all of you that have been following me know I am a promoter of service because without good service, you do not have a business very long. Whether you're a beginning business, whether you're a small business, whether you're a mid-sized business, and even if you're a major corporation, there's a whole lot of major corporations who have come and gone because they thought that they were invincible. But at the bottom line, when you're not taking care of your clients, your customers, your employees who's promoting your business for you on your behalf, because that is what they're doing. And yes, you're paying them for their services. But at the same token, at the end of the day, we are all, and I've been corrected with this by my mentors because we're quick to say that we're human beings, but we're what we really are. We are spirit, we have a soul, we live inside this physical body, and we are spirits that have human experiences. So with that being said, let's go into our service strategies. What service strategies do is to help organize and determine the types of services that should be offered in the markets that you want to zero in on. The goal is to make strategic decisions when planning and delivering that targeted service that you are providing for the long-term growth and success. When people are not mindful of the service they provide, their business is short-term and they're thinking short-sighted. You're in this business for the long term. You put in the sweat equity, you put in the financial equity, you've trained people, you put together policies, procedures, franchising systems, or just systems that you want to duplicate, and you're not going to set up the service for long-term growth and success? Come on. That's why we're here, to develop successful business entities and business strategies. Service strategies also helps organizations determine the types of services that should be offered at a specific time. Sometimes businesses have their peak and valley seasons, so you want to make sure that you're taking full advantages of those times. And the goals to make strategic decisions when planning and delivering targeted services drives that long-term growth and success as well. Service strategies define the perspective of your business, the position that your business wants to play within the industry and in the overall markets of the trends of what's going on. Your service strategies helps you put plans and patterns that your services can provide in unique and different ways that will execute and meet your organization's overall business outcomes and goals. Your service strategy, that perspective, that position, that plan, and that pattern, that each represents a different approach to how you can provide the services that you provide. Now, service strategies focus on three major areas. There's more, but there's three major areas that you need to consider, and I've been talking about them all along. That's your end goal, your vision, your initiatives. Your vision describes who your customers are. Who do you want to reach with your products and services, and what is the outcome are you expecting from them? What satisfaction do you want to see come from your customers and clients as a result of them using your products and services? Are you assessing their needs and meeting those needs? And how do you plan to deliver a unique offering? You should always have a unique offering on the table. Whether you're putting together a workshop system, whether you're putting together certain services that you're providing, you need to always have a unique offer going on. When you go into a really nice place of eatery, you're looking for that sale, whether it's a 4 for $4 at Wendy's, or you're looking for that specialty dish at a high-end restaurant. Whatever you're doing, whatever your industry, always try to look for a unique offer. I mean, even in the sneaker industry, they're always, pumping up that next big sneaker that's coming out, and they're making these unique offers. So be creative and innovative with your business. Service-focused strategies are innovative ideas that you can bring in a more tangible, convincing way, that you're letting that customer know you need this product, and we're going to show you why you need this product, okay? So your approach enables the organization to offer just the right sale at the right time, the right services at the right time, and you just get that koinonia, you get that move, that flow that moves your business. And when you can take these strategies and these unique offers and flow them in, especially if you have a business where there's peak and valley seasons, take advantage of those seasons, and that's when you can make those unique offers. You know why Macy's is Macy's? Because every Wednesday they have a sale on something, anything, that by the time they keep pumping that sale in you and that unique offer in you, they will have you convinced that you need to go out and take advantage of this sale this Wednesday, or you are going to miss out. Service life cycle stages in your service strategy, which include your service design, your service transitions, your continual service improvement, service opportunities. So when you're putting together your service strategy, you need to look at the lifestyle stages of that strategy, as we first stated here, making sure that it's focused, that you're being innovative, you're taking advantage of those unique offers and those unique offers in your season, which leads us to your niche or niche strategy. Niche strategy is a targeted marketing strategy aimed at small, specific, well-defined portions of the population that you have honed in on to reach. Organizations adopting this strategy is known as concentrated or focused marketing. It identifies a specific market segment and it tailors a marketing plan to that segment's habits. Say, for instance, if you have a product line that markets to people who like winter sports, you want to make sure that you're honing in on everything that's uniquely specific about that market segment, that when people, you have someone that's modeled from head to toe, that's totally geared up, it's like, yeah, you know exactly who you're going to target. I hate that word. That you are going to focus on. I'd rather call it focus groups than target market. So what you're basically looking at, if you're looking at millennials who are into, they're into a lot of the different types of sports that are challenging, that really challenges their physique, that challenges their need for speed, that need for excitement. So you want to make sure you're segmenting your market to draw them in, to be able to bring that niche market to you, to bring the end result that you're looking for. In a distinct segment within any given market, and often an area that is overlooked by other businesses, is another way that you can get into your niche using maybe e-commerce. Examples can be handmade items, specialty pet foods, eco-friendly products, beauty projects, products, those different gadgets and other trending products. If you are looking to do more trend-setting type of business activity, then that means you have to stay on top, and you're that creator of trends. If you have that particular gift or talent, capitalize on that, making sure that you're using e-commerce as one of those niche areas to move your product or service. Now, one thing about niche marketing, it is a highly honed in form of advertisement. In other words, you have to be specific. Don't be all over the place. We were talking about that even in my class this morning. Pick that one project, that one product, that one service that you really want to get out there and develop it, help it to grow, and just really make it something that people, I need that mentality out there. You want to adopt this strategy to support an underserved population to reap the rewards of brand loyalty. Oh, I can't stress this enough. When you adopt a specific strategy to an underserved population, especially the way things are going now with different shortages here and there, but if you can serve with meeting that particular need of that area of population, you will reap a reward of brand loyalty because you're meeting a need no one else is meeting right now. So you want to make sure your products and services, you're sitting down with your service strategy and making sure you want to guarantee a consistent flow of income. Make sure that you are focusing on a specific underserved population, meet a need, solve a problem, and you will produce that brand loyalty that you're looking for your business, organization, or even your ministry. Why is a niche important? It helps to identify the potential audience's needs and helps business owners generate new product ideas per the customer requirements, feedback, and specifications. That's why using social media and using the internet to get that feedback from your clients immediately after your services are provided to them or your products are purchased by them is so critically important, because it helps you find the right way to communicate with them to increase their engagement. You want to keep when it comes to service strategies and niche strategies, it's about engagement. How are you engaging your clients, your potential, your ideal clients, your ideal customers? And at the end of the day, Nothing else beat word of mouth. And now that we have the internet to help us undergird word of mouth, you got a win-win situation. Those are still strong drivers to success. Now, word of mouth can be positive or negative. It depends on what your end goal is, because sometimes, depending on what your product and service is, if you're getting some negative feedback, see how you can turn that negative around. Not justify it so much, but be creative and innovative with it so that you can turn that around and say, well, now if I'm getting this much negative press, well, one, you're getting press. So people are curious, well, what are they negative about? Let me see. So already you're capturing attention. So that's not your problem. But when you get that attention, what are you doing with it? Are you showing something different? Are you showing something unique? Are you showing a problem that you're solving based on that negative press? So use that negative press to your advantage. Well, yeah, this is the feedback I'm getting, but this is what we're doing about it. Whatever floats your boat on that. Make sure that you're putting that engagement out there. There's 7 steps among quite a few, but these are just some core. Think about your interests and passions. If people will be drawn to your enthusiasm, your excitement. If you're excited about your products and services, then it will pique interest and passions upon others when they see, wow, she's really excited about what she's doing. And he's really excited about, especially my guys who are having fitness centers, and, they're seeing you all buff, and they see, wow, you were definitely passionate about your services, because look at you, you're the end result of those services. So make sure that you're still putting that out there, you're piquing that interest, that people can see your passion. Again, solve problems, be a solution, be the answer. Solve a problem, be a solution, be the answer, and you will always draw in your audience. Again, always look at your competitor analysis, look at your industry, and again, be that unique niche, that unique service that can make a difference, that will people will be drawn to you. Take the time to assess your niche. What did I do that drew people in? They saw my passion. They're bringing in clients. They're bringing in referrals. They're giving me good feedback. They're giving me good press on their internet and social media pages. Analyze that. Do more of that. Modify it a little bit. Make your adjustments. Do what you need to do. Find your unique selling point. Have that catchphrase, that slogan. What makes me buy Nike? Because they encourage me all the time with 3 little words or 4 little words. Just do it. Just do it. And when I see that swoosh, I think of a person I have even on my wall, where anytime I get challenged, I just look at these ladies leap over these hurdles, and I just say, just do it, Laverne, just do it. And every time I just step out and just do it, it gets done. Test your ideas. Sometimes you have a team that's coming up with some really awesome ideas, but you need to test it. You need to put it out there to see what the response would be. Have some courage. Be bold. Be strong. Be very courageous. Put it out there. How are you going to know if it works if you don't put it out there? How do you know if it doesn't work if you don't put it out there? But put it out there. Your niche customer is a segment of a larger market that can be defined by its own unique needs, preferences, and identity that makes it different from the market at large. For example, all right, ladies, I'm getting into our subject. Who does not like shoes? Oh my gosh. That's the stores I have, or the segments in the store I have to stay away from, because it is nothing for me to walk out with 10 pairs of shoes. Some is going to match outfits I already have, but don't you make that mistake of, well, I'll buy an outfit for those shoes. Come on. I know I'm not the only one out there. That's why I have to stay out of that department. But when you take a specific market that you know hits a sweet spot for a lot of people, make it happen. If you have a segment of services or products that you know is people's sweet spots, make it as sweet as you can. Make some healthy cavities for them, because they're walking out your store with a satisfied service or product, and you're walking with some sweet challenges in your pocket called money that you have the challenge of not spending yourself. Because if you're giving that passion, come on, everybody can see it. Everybody will want to be connected to it. Everybody wants a piece of it, because we all want to feel better. We all want to feel good. And there's nothing wrong with that. And when you can do that for a customer, when you can do that for a client, you are on your way to a successful business strategy. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me today for Business Strategies and Tips with Lady L. Happy, 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 happy Father's Day weekend. Celebrate your kings, ladies. Respect them. We had our day last month. Give them their weekend this weekend. And the fact that it's hitting on Juneteenth, come on. Make it good. Make it big. Show those guys how much, show those kings how much you appreciate them for being the husbands, the dads, the significant others, that person that makes you smile, that person that does what he does, that person that, I got you, babe, that you have positioned yourself to be their ride or die. Celebrate these kings this weekend, okay? Do something nice for them. Buy an investment for them. I know we like to buy them the clothes and the whatever, but we were given a charge in my class. Purchase an investment for them. You can go to magnetexchangegroup.com. You can go to Success Beyond Strategies, that's STRATEGZ.com, and say, Lady L, how do I get an investment for my boo this weekend? Hit us up and we'll help you out, making sure that you give him something that he will remember long term. Now, all the other stuff, that's on you. But this will be a gift that will keep on giving every single day. With that being said, enjoy your Father's Day weekend. Enjoy your Friday. Thank you all so much for being faithful to me on up to this point, my 60th show. It's like, okay, God, what we gonna do? What we gonna do next week? I'm excited, and you have to tune in to find out. Don't forget to go to my YouTube channel, like, subscribe, and hit that notification button, because I can guarantee you when my show comes up in your feed, it's going to be just what you need to hear for your business. So make that a purpose on your checklist for today. Remember, we talked about having that one thing to complete today. Make that your one thing, and then celebrate that you completed a task. Okay? Have a great weekend, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye-bye.